Excuse me, Makoto. Please.
Hello everyone, welcome back to Danganronpa V3 Killing Harmony. Last time we continued on with the investigation and whatnot, or we started the investigation after Miyu Iruma, and so far the things we've gathered and detailed is that Miyu's cause of death is unknown right now. Another thing is Kaito seems to have been logged out way early, at least an hour and a half earlier than anyone else in the room. Monotero is getting through the files right now. Kokichi's being suspicious and whatnot because now he wants to help Shuichi. We are kind of wary about how Miyu died and where Miyu went and whatnot because we do not know where exactly she died, except Himiko did tell us that Miyu was found on the side of the chapel, so we're gonna go check that out and whatnot. We have a few things we still need to learn about. We picked up our helmets once again, sitting in the same seats as before.
So the red cord goes in the right side and the blue cord in the left, yeah?
Yeah, let's do that.
Right is the hand I hold my chopsticks with. I gotta be sure to get it right.
If you're that worried, why don't you use one that's already set up?
We place the devices on our heads and flip the switch. I am now Cyborg Shuichi. Welcome to Danganronpa 2. Welcome to the Neo World program. Oh my gosh. This PlayStation 2 music.
Great, huh?
Avatar, Avatar, look my avatar! So you liked it after all!
You know,
So we're back here.
100%.
Apparently we always arrive in this room when we log in.
Me said that logging in and out is impossible unless we're in this room.
huh?
Then how did I get logged out while I was on the rooftop? Yes, we need to investigate that area
What
too.
should we do?
First, we are going to check Miu's avatar, right?
That's right.
I think your avatar is still near the chapel.
Then let's head out to the chapel!
Everyone is so fast. Can y'all stop fucking running around? Ah, I should check the map before heading to the chapel. Or the chapel. How should we say it? Chapel or chapel? The two maps on the wall, one on the mansion, one of the world. I'll check the map of the mansion first. The first floor has the salon, the dining room, kitchen, and bathroom. The second is the roof. We split up when looking for the secret of the outside world. Kokichi at the salon, Smoogie at the dining room, Kaito the roof, and Gonta the outside. Gonta the outside. Map of the mansion. Section. This is the map of the entire virtual world. The world is surrounded by walls in all four directions. There's a loading point in the middle, so the map is split in two. No sight or sound can pass through the map loading point. To get to from the mansion to the chapel, you have to go through this point. You also have to cross the river that runs parallel to it. That's how this world is designed. It's strange. I feel as though there's some secret to this. But the virtual map of the world was added to the True-Blood section. This map was made by Miyu. Is that what's bothering me?
Hey, Shuichi.
I understand. Looking at maps makes you feel calm, doesn't it?
Huh?
You're the type of kid who stares at maps alone instead of playing at recess, aren't you?
No.
I never did anything like that.
Shuichi!
Don't forget we're here for you, bro.
Indeed.
You're not alone anymore.
That's fine.
You don't need to withdraw into a shell, you know?
Hmm.
I'm so proud of you! You made friends with real people, not maps!
That's wrong.
I'm investigating! Just investigating! God! All these scummy fucks! These pussy bitches! Oh, Shuichi, could you please come with me?
What happened?
What? What happened?
Hmm.
I found something strange. I don't know if it's relevant to the case, but I want to hear your opinion regardless. It's right this way. This is toilet paper, right? Why would it be in a place like this?
That's right.
It's cold here.
Huh?
Huh?
What do you mean?
My initial thought was that someone have come here to defecate.
No.
No, I don't think that's it. I don't think avatars here have bowel movements. I don't have to go at all.
Huh?
I didn't realize that! That never occurred to me, as I do not need to expel solid waste into the real world. I'm sorry!
Ah,
Ah, wait!
but
It's so strange. Why would toilet paper be in a place like this? Could this be related to the case? Toilet paper. Well, time to figure the fuck out! Okay, let me investigate this shit.
Hey, so
Isn't this a signboard that Mia threw into the river?
Whoops! My hand slipped! Fuck you guys!
It's not some other signboard, right? She said there's only one of them.
no.
It's definitely the same. I brought back the same one that was stuck on the rocks in the river.
Ah,
So that's what happened.
but
But there's something bothering me. The rocks at the signboard got caught weren't on the chapel side of the map. They were on the mansion side.
What about that bothers you? It just got washed from the chapel to the mansion, right?
From the chapel to the mansion? That's odd. The flow of the river.
Shuichi.
Hey, think later, bro. Let's get moving. I wanna go! Alright, for now we need to investigate the scene. Summer uses the bridge.
as I thought.
The scene of the crime has not been altered since I found her. So there's a possibility that someone tried to tamper with the crime scene afterwards.
Yeah, that's for sure. It's just like how we left it. I'm pretty confident in my memory. I memorized a magic spell that would take a whole year just to chant.
What?
If you think I'm lying, I could start the chant right now, you know!
Unfortunately.
No, thank you. I do not think I could wait a whole year. A locked out avatar disappears, but if the real body dies, the avatar remains unchanged.
Actually,
Look at all this stuff scattered around. What's happened here?
Jeez.
That's what we're gonna start investigating right now! Isn't that right, Shuichi?
Okay.
Right. Miu's avatar is frozen, collapsed in the snow. A locked out avatar disappears, but the real body dies, the avatar remains. Makes sense for a killing game simulation. The body disappeared, we couldn't investigate. The avatars never show injuries, so they stay the same. She almost... She still looks almost alive.
but
Her face is so pretty here, isn't it? It's hard to believe she's dead.
Okay.
Yeah. Mia's avatar is that's the true blood section. Let's check out this rinky dinky thing. Is this a piece of lattice? Why is this here?
Yeah, that's a mysterious object.
It's a wooden mat. It's used to be common in bathrooms.
I didn't see anything like that in the chapel. Where did it come from?
Not from the chapel, then why is it here?
I just figured it out with my magic.
Huh? You did?
I see.
Maybe someone used that instead of the signboard across the river? That someone is the culprit!
No.
I don't think so. The river's current is pretty fast. If you did use it to cross, there's no reason it would be here.
I know that, I was just teasing you a little.
Why would you want to test me?
But what does this mean? What's something like this doing here?
I'm not positive why this lattice is here left here, but I'm sure it must have something to do with the case. Last year, chapel. Well, we do know. Well, if you did pay attention to it, we do know where it's at. It was from the rooftop. Donkey Kong. Is this a cell phone? There are cell phones in this world, but what could they be used for?
No.
Ah, that's it. It's a phone. So a cell phone. I can't believe there's something like this here.
Ah,
Ah, Kaito, perfect timing. I'd like to help you. I'd like you to help me out with something. I just want to test something out.
Come on.
Help you out?
Of course.
I'd never say no to a favor from my sidekick.
thank you.
Thank you, Kaito.
You know,
So what do you need me to
Is that
do?
all right?
Ah, you don't have to do anything. You just have to stand here. I just gotta stand here. Kaito Momota.
I knew it.
He logged out, just as I thought. This can be used to log out, just like the phone in the salon. And this proves it doesn't have to be this person themselves. If you just say their name, you can log out anyone you
All
like.
right.
I see. Thanks to Kaito's help, I'm starting to pin this down. Cell phone. I bet Kaito was pretty surprised when he logged out all of a sudden. I should apologize for that later. Shuichi, you fucking bitch! This is a hammer. Why would there be a hammer in this world?
I rewrote the program to delete all dangerous objects that could be used as weapons.
Miu said she deleted dangerous objects. I can't imagine she'd miss a hammer. Was Miyu lying? But why would she lie? Hammer's been added to the true bullet section of your manga. Let's talk to you guys.
You can't leave footprints in the snow, so it's probably not a clue.
Hey,
Hey Himiko, could you tell me about when you found Miyu one more time?
Yeah, we were looking for the secret of the outside world of the chapel, but since Miyu volunteered to check outside the chapel, she was separated from us. A while after we started the search, we heard a really loud sound outside. Someone hit the wall of the chapel really hard. We felt it all the way from inside.
Something hit the chapel wall?
So we all rushed outside to check the side of the chapel, and we found Miyu's avatar. And then we all tried to go to the mansion to log out and check Miyu's real body. When we got to the river, the bridge was gone for some reason. Tomorrow we were staying outside wondering what to do. You guys showed up.
thank you.
I got it. There must be some clue in that account. What about you? What's wrong, Kibo? Is something bothering you?
well,
I just remembered something. I think the whispering I overheard might be relevant to the case. You heard whispering?
Yes.
I did not intend to eavesdrop, but I did hear it. Shortly before we gathered the chapel and dispersed to begin searching. Oh yeah, before we split up, I want to ask you something, Miyu. They were quiet. It would seem Kokichi and Miyu had made plans to meet each other.
Huh?
Meet each other? This changes up the case.
Yes.
Kokichi was confirming the specific place they were supposed to meet. I couldn't hear the whole conversation, but I'm certain the rooftop was mentioned. Then those two men on the rooftop?
Well,
But it's strange, right? If they were planning to meet on the merchant's rooftop, why did Why did Miyu volunteer to search the area around the chapel? That is true. If they were meeting on the rooftop, she would have wanted to search the mansion. Either way, she shouldn't have been able to get to the rooftop. She was searching the area around the chapel, which is where we found her avatar. And with no bridge to cross the river, she could have not gone from the chapel to the mansion. That's true. Something is strange about all this. Miyu and Kokichi's meeting has been added to the true bullet section of the manga. Okay, I've finished my investigation around this area. So yeah, Miyu and Kokichi meeting on the rooftop is very suspicious. Shuichi, it would seem that we are finished investigating this place.
okay.
Yeah, hey, there's something I want to ask. Can our avatars hide objects?
Ah, seems you can put stuff in your clothes here too, just like the real world.
I see, just like the real world.
So what are we gonna do next? Are we gonna head back to the real world already?
Ah, before that, there's one place I have to investigate. The mansion rooftop.
As I thought.
Very well then. The place Miyu and Kokichi were supposed to meet, the place Kaito locked out, I'm positive it has something to do with this case. There should be clues there.
I don't really get it, but if you want to investigate, then let's go do that, Shuichi. Yeah, you're right!
Shuichi, everyone is counting on you, including myself.
Shuichi!
Please give the class trial everything you've got and see us through to the end. And I'll do my best as well, of course. Kibo's honestly one of the more helpful people in the class trial as well. And I as well. I can at least do that. I'm a detective after all. Considering that, Shuichi is obviously the most helpful because, we're in control and Shuichi's smart. And, Kibo just asks a lot of questions and basically understands most of the situation. And gives good side. But he obviously isn't the greatest at solving things. Which is why he asks a lot of questions.
Shuichi!
Hey, Shuichi! What was that all about?
Sorry.
Ah, Kaito, I'm so sorry. I just wanted to see if you could log out using the cell phone.
Jeez.
Then tell me first. That was bad for my heart. What are you gonna do to my heart, man? I suddenly got locked out. I panicked and rushed back here.
Okay.
Ah, sorry.
Stop it.
Come on now, that's enough! Don't interfere with the investigation!
No.
I wasn't interfering. Wait, why did you guys come back here? Did you already finish investigating? I wanted to investigate the rooftop as next. Huh? What's the part about the rooftop? Wasn't Miyu at the chapel the whole time? We found her on the ground next to it.
Now, let's believe in Shuichi's reasoning, so shut the fuck up!
It'll be
Shuichi can do it for sure! He's the ultimate detective after all!
If you're gonna be like that, then do what you want. Investigate the rooftop. But Shuichi is my sidekick. In other words, his deductions are my deductions. And my deductions are his.
Hey now.
What are you, some credit-stealing bully?
Well, I'm gonna investigate Miyu's avatar since I got interrupted last time.
Sorry.
Sorry.
Well then.
You should be! I'm kicking your ass after we get out of here. Well then, let's go to the rooftop.
Yeah, we should!
Ah, Kaito. You kind of a bitch, not gonna lie. I love Kaito. Kaito being that person, stealing credit, man, is like, damn! I got a person to be mad at now. Man. Me and Kokichi were supposed to meet on this very rooftop, and the person in charge of searching this area, Kaito, was forcibly locked out. This area must have something to do with the case. So let's check. Binoculars. It might not be directly connected to the case, but I should inspect these binoculars. I can see that this building is on top of the hill. I can't see its status point because it's the map loading point. But that is strange. Why would the map loading point be right in the middle of the world? Something doesn't seem right. The storage room. It's a little different than how I remember. Feels as if something is missing. But I wasn't playing Coastal Contingent the first time, so I don't remember. I forgot. Alright. What's wrong, Himiko?
Okay.
When murders happen in a mansion in snow like this, the doors locked with mysterious car carried by a pile of snow, isn't that right? But it's disappointing that you can't leave footprints on the snow in this world.
Is that something to be disappointed about? Kibo, did you find anything? This is difficult. There's nothing yet that seems to resemble a clue. But Miyu should have arranged to meet here with Kokichi here. I thought we could at least confirm whether or not she really came to the rooftop. But unfortunately, there are no clues which indicate that. Did Miyu ever come to the roof? That is an important question. Hey Kibo, I wanted your opinion on something. Do you think you could get up and down from this roof from outside the mansion?
Well,
No, that would have been very difficult. This rooftop is rather high. Even the edge of the roof is roughly the height of a 4-story building.
You're right.
Yes, certainly too high to jump.
yes, it does.
Which means it would have been impossible to climb up from the outside. That means that the only way to this rooftop is the stairs.
Oh, I see!
Hey.
What's wrong, Samugi?
Wow, look at that doorknob, it's locked.
Ah.
It is. It's a thumb turn lock. Easy to lock.
It seems like you can't log in unless you are from the outside. It looks like you is on this side of the door. Isn't it usually the other way around?
Not necessarily. I've seen this before. To prevent you from locking yourself out.
Is that so?
This rooftop has a lock on the door. That is important information. I've inspected everything here. All that's left now is... Oh, there you are. I was looking for you.
Huh?
Maki, why are you here? I thought you were analyzing the program.
Told you.
Monotaro finished analyzing the program, so he told me to gather everyone. You finished?
We should probably head back then. Our investigation here is pretty much done, right?
Okay.
Yeah, you're right. I investigated everything I needed to.
Shuichi!
Well then, we'll head back first.
I don't wanna.
I don't wanna say goodbye to my avatar! Did you like it that much?
Then,
We should go too.
hey.
What's wrong?
Ew.
Well, you're definitely more reliable in a class trial than out. All the others think so too.
Huh?
What?
Well,
I'm not trying to sound like Kaito, but I don't think you should carry all the burden alone. You're Shuichi Sayara before you're a detective. Don't ever forget that. Well, I shouldn't be talking. I threw away my identity as Maki Harukawa to be an assassin.
Thank you.
Thank you, Maki. Was she being considerate just now? Generally speaking, that is something to very much look upon yourself before anything in life. Keep that in mind. Your talent doesn't choose who you are. At least, I think that's the case, but that should be an important thing to look upon. It's just you and me. We should log out
by
too.
the way,
Did something happen between you and Kaito? What?
well,
When he logged out a little while ago, he looked like he was in a bad mood.
sorry.
I'm sorry, that's probably my fault. Shuichi Saihara. Ah! I pulled the device off my head, and the real world appeared before me. Everyone looked like they were getting ready to destroy my ass.
Shuichi!
Well, Shuichi, isn't the real world way better than some virtual reality? Anyway, I felt so lonely without you around. Apologize for making me feel unloved.
Hey.
Hey, there's something I wanted to ask you. I totally didn't draw anything on your tummy while you were logged in, okay?
Huh?
What?
It's a lie.
I'm kidding! So what was it that you wanted to
Is that
ask?
alright?
You planned to meet Miu on the roof, right? Did you end up meeting her?
Hmm.
Oh, so you know about that, Shuichi. Impressive, Mr. Ultimate Detective.
Okay.
Then I'll tell you what happened. I never met up with Miu. I couldn't get to the rooftop because it was locked.
Huh?
Locked?
Um.
After I gave up, I went back to the salon to search for the secret of the outside world. Is that true, Kokichi? Are you doubting me?
That's.
Can someone verify that you were at the salon the entire time? Did you meet anyone there? No, I don't have a witness.
Right?
But you can also say there's no witness who can prove I wasn't there. Unless you saw the salon empty yourself.
Anyway,
Well, it's up to you whether you want to believe me or not.
Shuichi.
But you shouldn't doubt me like that. We're partners! Which one is it? Did Kokichi meet it with me or not? Is he lying or telling the truth? Which is it? Kokichi in the salon. I shall prove you wrong.
Well,
Ask Montero for the results of the analysis. I don't know the details yet either. Okay, then. Jesus. Calm down. I've been waiting for you, Shuichi. I'm sure Maki already told you, but I finally finished analyzing the program.
Okay.
I'm starting to put together a lot of information, important facts, so here they are. He's really trying to be our friend. A little bit at least.
So.
First, the person who tampered with this program was Mommy, like we suspected. Mommy has an eccentric way of writing her code, so I knew it was her right away. I guess her personality wasn't the only eccentric thing about her. So what did she tamper with? A few things, but I'll share the first one with you.
So.
It looks like Mommy deleted a lot of objects from this killing game simulator.
Hmm.
She said that she deleted anything that could be used as a weapon. But in that case, why is there a hammer?
Okay.
That's true, only the hammer is left. But why was it left, The way the program was written makes it seem like she did it on purpose. On purpose? Did she add anything? We found a cell phone in the virtual world. No, that cell phone was the original feature of the program. That implies Miu had hid that back from us, which means all Mommy added were the two maps. The rest were already part of the program.
By the way.
While we were talking about objects, I wanted to ask you something. We used a signboard across the river, but could we have used anything else as a bridge? I didn't really see anything that could be used as a bridge across the river. So only that signboard could have been used as a bridge. So what's the next thing she tampered with? Well, it looks like she also tampered with certain perimeters of the program. Perimeters? Everything in that program is categorized as either a human or a non-human object. Of course, everyone's avatar was assigned the human perimeter.
Really?
But for some reason, Mommy gave her avatar the non-human object perimeter. And what happens when you become an object? Well, the difference is only for identification purposes, so it probably didn't really affect anything.
well,
But if it didn't affect anything, then why would she have gone out of her way to do that?
Ah.
Perhaps that has something to do with the next thing she tampered with.
So.
Mommy added a wall that didn't originally exist in the program. The coordinates of the virtual world are represented on an axis and y-axis. It seems Mommy added a wall that runs the length of the y-axis. She created an additional wall. There were walls in all four directions and two down the y-axis.
Hey.
But you're positive there was only one.
Okay.
Yep, it's definitely the only one. What does that mean? Which one was the one Miu added? What was the world like originally? Miu said there wasn't anything past the wall. Was that another lie? Also, it looks like the extra wall was given a special setting. A setting that allows non-human objects to pass through it. It allows objects to pass through? That's very interesting.
Hey. Hey.
So are those all the things she tampered with?
Ah.
Oh, there's one more thing. So, one of you guys also had a strange settings given to her avatar. A strange setting?
Okay.
Yeah, the setting made it so they would be unable to move if Mommy touched them.
Then.
So if Miu touched them, their avatar would be paralyzed? Who was it? Ah, it was Kokichi. Eh, it's me! I didn't know that! Well, duh, I wouldn't know. I never touched Miu in that world. I see. I didn't even notice.
Okie dokie.
That's all I have to report. Well, do you think it'll help you guys out? That helps a lot. Thanks. Miu's avatar has been updated in the True Blood section. Wall added by Miu. Sitting on Kokichi's avatar.
Ah.
Oh, I should probably tell you this too, though it's probably not related to the case.
So.
Some sort of avatar user occurred when you all logged in for the first time. An error? The contents of the error are unknown, so I can't provide any details. But something strange definitely happened to someone's avatar when you all logged in.
well,
I don't think anyone's avatar was acting strange though. What kind of error could it be? That's important information. Avatar error has been added. No! Not ding dong bing bong! Fuck.
Okay, everyone. Time for the class trial.
The class trial.
You know, that thing where everyone stands in a circle and talks about the dead body.
You're a dead body.
Low energy? Me? No, I'm excited. Really. I'm just taking a little break right now. When I'm done, I'll be my usual energized self. Yep, I'll be way more energized. Anyway, that's all.
Hey!
You see, you're not into it at all. We don't have to do the class trial, you know.
But it's gonna start, huh? We know can't stop it anymore.
Right.
No, we can't.
So,
This is all I can tell you guys, but I don't want any of you to forget. I'm your friend.
Huh? You just decided we're friends?
You.
Going to feel relieved. Don't worry, Monotero. Shuichi will get revenge for Miyu's death.
that's so
And I'll get that revenge by finding the culprit among us. Stop me! I can't stop commit a murder with these 2 words! Someone please kill him. He's right. The culprit is someone here.
Thanks.
Thank you everyone, thank you so much. When this class trial is over, I hope you all get to know each other better.
That's the kind of line that triggers a death flag.
Okay.
I want a fresh start, I want to make up for my past mistakes.
That too!
Me and you all is really...
Sorry.
It's nothing, I'll save it after the class trial is finished.
The flag is rising!
What was that? I think I heard something over there.
All right.
I'll go check it out all by myself.
So long. Farewell.
What did you say?
It's waving in the wind!
This is stupid.
Quit screaming around, let's hurry up and
Going
go.
to do his best.
2. Going to do his best to be even a little bit useful for everyone.
Wow.
I'm so excited, I'll definitely expose the culprit this time. We're so excited about this. Conflicting emotions in our hearts, we headed to the Shrine of Judgment. I would like to leave this place forever and go visit the shot put ball to only stop her. If only I had stopped her. So I gotta walk all the way around these silly ass fucking objects ass things. And yeah, it's basically daytime, so kind of hilarious. Wrong area. This is y'all's favorite song, by the way. I know it. Nightmare in the Locker. It's all your favorite songs. Y'all love this song too much. Also, did you know Fanta Pineapple is the best Fanta flavor of them all? Orange is good too, but you know, doesn't come close to Fanta Pineapple, you know. But I guess that's just an opinion, a game opinion. But yeah, it is light out. This murder, escort dog. We didn't even get to sleep much, probably. Shit, man. I want to sleep on this nice wooden floor. Wooden floor. I mean, concrete floor, sidewalk floor. The Shrine of Judgment with Buff Monokuma. It looks like that's everyone. Oh, this everyone, huh? There are a lot less of us now.
It's plain to see.
This is just half of what we started with.
Unfortunately.
Because we've allowed this killing game to continue. We must stop it somehow.
Right?
But we can't stop now! We can't let the fun end. Cut it out! I'm certain this trial will be the last one.
Hey,
My mouth, bro. Oh my god, it's the worst. Let's focus on surviving this class trial first.
You're right, we messed up here. Our numbers will go down even quicker. It'd just be the culprit left.
That may be okay. Maybe that's just another way to stop the killing game. We all die, then the killing game would end. Don't say super grab like that. As long as we all die.
Okay.
Well, we don't have to.
But we don't have to worry, we got the ultimate detective on our side.
Right.
Yes, I'm the detective to shine. Shuichi, please keep up the good work.
Okay.
Yeah, I'll do my best. Yes, I have to keep it together. This is the only time my talent can shine. I'm not just saving my life. Everyone's life is on the line. If I can't find the truth here, everyone will be sacrificed. And I will never let that happen.
Come on, man.
Hey Shuichi, you're getting all tense. Ah, what?
I mean,
Didn't I tell you before? Shuichi, don't carry out the burden.
Get it?
And didn't I tell you before not to get in the way, Kaito? Huh? What's your problem?
You really don't get it.
We're all relying on Shuichi to carry our asses through this class trial, okay? Like a pair repeating the same lines over and over. You're bothering him.
No.
I think that's the most annoying thing you can do to Shuichi, you know that? What do you mean? I'm not...
Shut up.
Kokichi, you're annoying.
Please don't.
Whoa, Killer Girl's glaring at me. I was only kidding around. Monkey's glare seemed to do the trick, as Kokichi turned around, dejected.
jeez.
Finally, that piss is gone. Thanks, Maki Roll. Just suck it up, Kaito. Now's not the time. Now's not the time to be bickering with each other.
Got it.
Ah, my bad. Sorry.
Um,
Kaito, I'm okay.
well,
I know what you want to say, Kaito. You don't have to worry.
I believe in you.
I see. In that case, I'll believe in you and won't say anything else.
Shuichi,
But if you have any problems, let me know. I'll help you. I'm here for you, bro.
thank you.
Thank you, Kaito. It's time to check the Monokuma statue. Ramble, 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 rumble, rumble, rumble. Oh, that's him, pointing at you.
Let's do it.
Alright, let's go!
Okay.
Yeah. The 8 of us got into the elevator. Door's right behind us. Look at this. And like all those times before, we descended. Well, that was kind of a short investigation. It was dead quiet. The only sound I could hear was the beating of my heart in my ears. My body was trembling. The more I tried to control it, the worse it got. There's no way to get used to it, really. The fear of death. We were all fighting it, trying to be courageous. We all felt as though we were going to our own execution. No, not an execution. A test of our will to survive. Finally, the elevator stopped and the doors opened. And though I couldn't explain it, my body stopped trembling. Welcome! Go ahead and stand behind any open podium. Move your ass. You don't want to see what I'll do to you if you keep your father waiting.
Wait, is he back to normal?
Huh? You're not afraid anymore?
Your tricks makes me feel pretty slick. Using Monotera with forgetfulness to defend him.
He just decided on his own that we were friends.
Why won't you let you guys trick Monotera anymore? Because he's already forgotten. Maybe forgotten that he was on Daddy's side. But now he's forgotten that he was on Daddy's side. It's me because I smacked the stuffing out of him. Ah, confusing. Oh, whatever.
Really?
I can't remember, but one of you guys is a culprit, right? I can't be in the same room as a killer. It's dangerous. I'm gonna lock myself into my room. Maybe even set up a barricade.
There's another death flag!
Anyway,
Let's get it started. The heart-racing excitement is the black and the spotless face-off. We went to our podiums as always. We knew what we had to do. There was no protest left in us. It's already the 4th time. The 4th class trial was about to begin. Miuruma, the ultimate inventor. She may have given us a lot of trouble, but we all miss her. It's a tragedy after all. She helped me and Kaede with those cameras, gave people extra functions. In the end, she had done a lot for us. Even if those cameras were part of a case that was tremendously terrible. In the sense where it was really, really sad to learn the truth that happened behind Chapter 1. And the culprit that killed her. And even though Chapter 1 was an amazing chapter. All around. God, look at all that red. Is one of us. Korekio being the only red on this slide, considering he's a culprit of the last chapter. I need to discover who that is. And look at all that red. In order to survive, I have to find the culprit. And I will fight for it. I will fight with truth and lies in this class trial. Do you want to save? Of course. I'm actually not going to end it there because we need to check the class bullets. Alright, let's check out our, let's see the skills. So obviously the one I wanted to get was Neural Liberation. Yep. Oops. Tons of influence. I don't have much left. Oh, can be kinda. Okay. So yep, there we go. So let's view our handbook. Alright. This is Monica File 4. The victim is Miyu. The victim is the ultimate inventor Miyu Iruma. The victim's body was discovered in the computer room on the 4th floor of the school. The estimated time of death is 6:30 a.m. No injuries can be found on the victim's body. Miyu was found grasping her neck with both hands. She died with her eyes open and an expression of agony on her face. As the first to log out, Kiba was the first to discover Miyu's body. She still had her visor on at the time. For the visors to function, they need to be plugged into the computer with two specific cords. The red cord is for consciousness and the blue cord is for memory. It is unknown what would happen if the cords are plugged into the wrong slots, but there's a chance that some kind of glitch might occur. The bottle of poison from the Ultimate Detective's lab, it was found on Kokichi's seat. The poison is neutralized if it is mixed into anything, but but it's still quite dangerous, and even a small amount will kill someone. It causes subconjunctival hemorrhage, making its victim's eyes completely bloodshot. Bloodshot, right? While looking for the secret of the outside world, Miyu volunteered to search outside the chapel and split up with Himiko and the others. While Himiko and Maki and Kiba were searching inside the chapel, they heard a loud sound as though someone hit the chapel from the outside. When they went to investigate, they found Miyu's avatar on the ground. Himiko and the others ran back to the mansion to log out and check on Miyu, but with no bridge they couldn't cross the river. It was there they met up with Shuichi. Kaito was the only one locked out from the virtual world. While he was looking for the secret of the outside world on the mansion's rooftop, a ring of light appeared around his feet, and he was suddenly locked out against his will. Not knowing if it was okay to log back in or not, he went to his room and slept. The Killing Game Simulator. The Killing Game Simulator's text file contained the following information. Objects can't break, avatars can't be injured, however the body's 5 sentences are connected to the avatar, and any damage that an avatar takes is felt by the user's real body. If an avatar takes fatal damage, then the real body will also die from shock. Besides that, the virtual world is the same as the real world, down to the laws of physics. There are no special travel methods such as vehicles or warps. With the exception of Miyu, who died before she could log out, everyone who only logged in and out once each. Timestamps for their logins and logouts are as follows. 2302. Himiko and Tsumugi and Kaito, Kipo, and Shuichi logged in. 2303. Maki logged in. 2304, Kokichi and Gonto logged in. 2306, Miyu logged in. 517, Kaito logged in, out. 655, Kipo logged out. Himiko logged out. Maki logged out. 656, Gonto logged out. Tsumugi logged out. 658, Shuichi logged out. 7, Kokichi logged out. Tsumugi's account. While Tsumugi was searching for the outside of the secret world in the virtual world's mansion, she saw Miyu's avatar through the window. Loud noise. While Shuichi and Tsumugi were in the mansion's kitchen in the virtual world, they heard a loud sound, as though someone crashed into something else. Shortly after, while they were both in the entrance hall, they heard Kiba's voice, despite the fact that he should have been past the map loading point. Map for the mansion. The first floor of the mansion in the virtual world has a salon, a dining room, a kitchen, and a bathroom. The second floor is only the rooftop. While looking for the secret of the outside world, Kokichi searched the salon, Smoothie searched the dining room, Kaito searched the rooftop, and Gonzo searched the outside of the mansion. The map of the world. The virtual world is surrounded by the walls on all four sides, and there is a loading point between two areas of the map. The loading points split the maps into two sides, the mansion side and the chapel side. When going through the map loading point, sight and hearing are momentarily cut off. In order to go through between the mansion and chapel, it is necessary to go through the map loading point and across the river that runs parallel to it. Toilet paper, found on the ground outside the mansion. Signboard used as a bridge. A signboard just as long enough to use as a bridge to cross the river. There is only one in the virtual world. Mew threw it into the river, but it later was found stuck on the rocks in the river by the mansion. It's actually kind of concerning, considering that the river is current is not supposed to go over to the left from where it's technically viewed, but it goes to the right instead. So at least the right of the map, pointing to the right's map direction. Mew's avatar found frozen and collapsed in the snow between the chapel and the wall where the virtual world ends. When the user logs out, the avatar disappears, but if the user's real body dies, the avatar stays in the virtual world. Since avatars cannot be injured, it doesn't look any different from when Mew was alive. Everything in the killing game simulator is assigned one of the two categories: human or object. Most avatars are set to human, however Mew's avatar was the only one that was set to object. Last near the chapel. Found on the ground by Mew's avatar. Was not seen in the chapel before that point. Cell phone. Found on the ground by Mew's avatar. Like the phone in the salon, it allows its user to log out by saying their name into it. However, it can also be used to force someone else to log out by saying their name into it. Hammer. Found on the ground by Mew's avatar, Mew claims she had rewritten the virtual world's program to delete all dangerous objects that could be used as weapons. Mew and Kokichi's meeting. While everyone was gathered at the chapel, Mew told Kokichi to meet her on the rooftop of the mansion. However, when everyone was deciding how to split up to search for the secret of the outside world, Mew volunteered to search the chapel. Kokichi in the salon. Kokichi agreed to meet up with Mew on the rooftop, but because the door to the rooftop was locked, he couldn't. Because of that, he returned to the salon and decided to search there. There are no witnesses who can confirm whether or not Kokichi was actually in the salon. Wall added by Mew. Coordinates in the virtual world are represented on an X and Y axis. Mew added a wall along the length of the Y axis. The wall had a special setting that allowed non-human objects to pass through it. Kokichi's avatar. It's setting on Kokichi's avatar. Kokichi's avatar had a special setting on him. If Mew touched him, he would be unable to move. The avatar error. When everyone logged in for the first time, an avatar error error occurred. Alright, and with that, we're going to continue on next time on Danganronpa V3 Killing Harmony, where we go through Chapter 4, through the trial and whatnot, and we're going to see what happens. So yeah, thank you so much for coming by on this lovely day of Danganronpa V3 Killing Harmony. We're going to continue on with the trial. Let's do it! Peace, peeps.